Hello everyone, Plays here. Welcome to the last and final how to create a Roblox thumbnail video. And so in this video, I'm going to be teaching you everything to rendering and creating something with Photoshop. Anyway, so I hope this might be quicker. I don't know. So let's go ahead and do this. So first of all, you're going to need to create an account. Go to roblox.com and log in or sign up. Then go to develop. If you haven't played the game already, then Roblox, neither Roblox Studio would be installed. So go ahead, play a game, or if you don't want Roblox player on your computer, you can go ahead and download Roblox Studio, which you can find in develop. Create a new place. Let's just create a new place called Render Creations 2. That's just for me because I already have one. So here we are. We're going in. We're going to edit. Now, the way you do this hasn't changed from number 2. This way is a little bit better than 2, but anyways, so let's go ahead and just go to my models and we'll just find something. Let's go ahead and do Burza. So I'm not going to be moving him because there's going to be a reason why. So let's just do Burza, and here we go. Now we're gonna now I'm gonna teach you guys really quick how to do this without grabbing a model. So if you're not grabbing a model, you're gonna play. You can change yours. I'm gonna stay as me. You can walk around. I don't care. So you go here into the humanoid. You can delete these scripts if you want. Body colors, don't really need them, but you can keep them. And then the humanoid, you delete both of these, and he stops, which is pretty good. And you don't have to wait for him to just stand still. Ungroup, group, Control X, stop, and Control Shift V, and you have your character in there. Now he's locked. If you want to get rid of the locked status, just select all the parts and uncheck locked, and now you can do this and things like that. But anyways, we're not gonna render myself. We're gonna render Burza or Bearza or Breeze. I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna export selection like we did in the last video. And we're gonna name it Burzu, because said so. Anyway, so now we're gonna close that. We're gonna discard because I don't really care. Now I have a lot of stuff on here. So I have this Cinema 4D cracked right here, and I will be leaving a link down below for that because you guys have been asking for it a lot last time. So here we go, Cinema 4D 64-bit. Now it might crash in this video just because I think it's cracked or my computer is really old. So it's one of those. Anyways, so we're gonna first put open, and then we're gonna find where it was. You can just search it up here. So we're gonna obj, and we wanted 100 because we're gonna add bones, and that's why I made it so he's just standing still, because we can fix that later on. Here we go. Now last time I told you guys to turn off specular and put no scaling. I didn't tell you guys to get rid of this, which I'm pretty sure I didn't. So just do that, get rid of specular. Actually, it's easier if you don't double click that, if you just press basic and turn off specular from here. And editor, no scaling. Here you go, now you got your body beautiful character. So anyways, we're gonna press save just in case. I'm gonna save it as Burzu. Now what we want to do is go to color and load up our skin, which I have a lot of renders here. So here it is. Now you have this here. You have this nice character. Where's the bones? Where are the lights? Well, that's one thing we're gonna have to do first. So we gotta find the head. Make sure that we don't get the head. The head does exist. Is there a head in here? Sometimes you want to just check if there's a head. Maybe there's not a head. No idea. So if you, I'm pretty sure. Nope, there's no head in there. So we're all fine to just grab that and do US. Whoops. Oh god. Okay, here we go. So you want to go here, and this will show you everything, and this is for the bones. You don't have to do this. If you don't want to, just skip ahead in the video to where I set up lighting. So if you want to put in bones, the bones will be down in the description, the download link. So you press U, and you'll get this little menu here. It doesn't stay for long. Now, you can press U, and it will pop up forever. S is subdivide, and that's what you want. So just yes, US, US. You want to do that 3 times until it kind of looks like this. Once you do that, I'm just going to save because it might crash, hopefully not. So now you have this. It looks beautiful still. Now, just saying the textures look like this, even though it's in, I think, no scaling, it's still going to look like this because Roblox textures aren't high resolution. So anyways, now you have this. Now we're on to the bone part. We're setting up lighting last because that does tend to kind of crash my studio. Anyway, so you want to merge. You want to find where you put your bones. Mine is here. And now they'll be somewhere over here or anywhere else. Oh, I'm just going to rotate. Now you can do this at any far away distance. It doesn't matter. I just like having mine like here. I like getting this perfectly. So here we go. That's okay. So now we're just gonna put him in here and just make him straight. Perfect. Now that's straight. Now you don't have to have it perfectly. I'm just gonna put it perfect right there. Now I'm just gonna save. I think that's Control S. Yeah, it is. Okay. So now you have this. This is probably the easiest part. We're going ahead and doing that. So first you just control these two, and then go to the hat. And you do this with every single hat and the head if you do have a head. Then you go to character, commands, and then bind. And you do this with every single hat. And once you've run out of hats, I'll tell you guys what to do next. It's actually pretty simple. It goes to what it is. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, we don't. I'm just gonna keep that there. But anyways, so we have this. That is the left arm. Because it doesn't look like it, but if you put it like this, that is your left arm. So you want to find left shoulder, left elbow, and left hand. You do that, and then you do character, commands, bind, and you do that the same with left leg, which is up here, left thigh, left leg, and left foot. And you do this with every single part that is that goes with the same. So this is the right, and then we have this one, which I think goes with the left. Right, no, yeah, the right. So it goes with the right leg. Here's the torso. Torso goes with the lower body. So if you ever rotate this, it doesn't rotate on its own, and it does that. Now you're thinking, oh, okay, so I just do oh no. Okay, so this is an example of why you usually save, because of when this happens. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, and we are back. So I put everything back, and I I can do Control S, and I don't have to go to File, Save. So that is alright. Now, we have this set up. We're just gonna position them. So you don't move the things with this. You actually move them with this. So let's go ahead and do this one just to show you guys. So it does that. Magic. And if you move hand, it does nothing for some reason why. So don't do it. But we have this. Now we're gonna move this one. We're gonna like go over here. Perfect. We're gonna save as just number 2 because now we have the regular Burza. Now we can just do stuff with the legs. I'm just going to do this like that. Perfect. That's what I'm gonna keep. So now we have this. We're just gonna save. Now we have this. We're going to have this little light icon. We're gonna go to infinity light. Wow, surprisingly, this is actually pretty short right now. Every other video was like 30 minutes. I guess I'm explaining this a lot better than I did in other times. So just a little thing. I have tried to record this a bunch of times and then never got to it. But now I have a lot more enthusiasm. I'm gonna be doing these things a lot more with graphic design things. So we have the light set up here, and you're just going to position it in a realistic setting. I'm going to do that. Just position you perfect. Now Control S. Okay, so Control S does save. Just telling you guys here. So you have this right here, and you just want to. Whoops, that's deselect. Control D doesn't duplicate it. It does deselect it. That's what it's meant for. So here we go. We got our nice thing. Actually, never mind. We gotta get that over here. Perfect. We got our nice thing here. Now we can add lights, but this is what it's gonna look like for the final. So we can add lights. So let's go ahead and do that. You're gonna click on your light, go to shadow, and do area to get that nice light. And just mess around with lights. Test which one has the good shadow in it. See, like now I got that shadow there. Now I'm just going to put light 2, that actually light 1. We're going to see how this works. And when you test things, you're going to see how it works. I kind of like that shadow. So we're going to stick with that. So what you're going to go ahead to do is if you want HD, you're going to do 1280 by 720. And that gives you a HD photo right there. So you do that, and you get to see your beautiful render in action. So that's your render right there, but we are not done here. Whoops. Yes. So you go to settings and you go to save. Now, alpha channel, what it does is makes it transparent. You're going to want to click that unless you have a sky in the background or anything else in the background, then it's fine. But then you click PNG here and save your format wherever you want. I'm going to name it Berza or Berza or Beerza or whatever. So you're going to click that, and here you go. You have all this beautiful stuff here. Now if you wanted it to be like a Roblox logo kind of thing, then so for a Twitter avatar, you want a 300 by 300, and then you just want to get it at a good angle. And then you just want to save it, unless you want to replace this one. I'm just gonna have 2. So now you have this, and that's the rendering part. Let's go ahead and hop over to, what is it? Oh yeah, we're gonna hop over to the Photoshop part. If you guys don't have Photoshop, I'll give you guys the file for the Photoshop download, and there will be instructions everywhere. And I'm dumb. Anyways, so there's gonna be instructions in the files, anyways. And so let's go ahead and hop over to the Photoshop. Okay, now we're in the Photoshop area. I use elements. If you guys want, the other kind of Photoshop, which I have, then just stupid sticker. Anyways, if you guys want the other Photoshop I have, which is Photoshop CS6, I'll give you guys that. But I'm gonna be using this one since I'm familiar with this one. Just saying, in this kind of Photoshop over here, you won't have. Let's go ahead and do just 300 by 300 for Twitter. So you won't have. Let's like do that. You guys won't have this automatically. You're gonna have to click Show Transform, and then you guys won't have this smooth automatic scale. You'll have like this kind of thing when you do that, and it will be like. Like when you do this, it won't go like that. It's gonna be weird. So just telling you guys, in this Photoshop, it does that. So if you press Shift, it does this. This is what it's gonna do in this in the other Photoshop, which you are gonna have to press Shift when you're doing this kind of stuff. But when you in this version of Photoshop, if you're doing elements, if you press Shift, it just does this. In the other programs, Shift makes it scale. Anyways, we're going to delete that. And I forgot we need a layer. So we're just going to name this layer background. We're going to get rid of that layer now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go find where our file where we put it was. Mine is somewhere over here. Here we go, birds of two. Now you have that. Look at that, beautiful. So depending on what your background's going to be, you can choose anything. I'm going to choose maybe a nice blue like that. And so we're going to create another layer named background because that other one got removed when I placed something. So we're going to have background there. We're going to color that thing right there. Now, I have brushes, but I actually have this here. Oh yeah, you're in the Roblox folder. I have this Roblox folder just for random things. So we're gonna find my sunburst. You can find this easily just by looking at. You can find this easily just searching sunburst transparent on the internet. So don't worry if you can't find it. That's pretty simple. You guys just search up sunburst. So now we have that done. You have this right here. What if you wanted something else? Let's just Control E. Now we have that. Maybe you wanted something else. Maybe you wanted like this kind of blue. And then you wanted this kind of, get rid of you. Let's say you wanted this kind of stuff. That'd be like that. So you would put it like this. Put it like that. And that. And then that. Then you got yourself like, you have this little nice background thing. We can move this over actually. Yeah, here we go. So we're gonna move that somewhere like here. So yeah, somewhere like right there. So now you have this, but what are you gonna do with it? Well, that's actually pretty simple. You can actually go into every layer, or you can Control E that and layer style that and drop shadow it. So you can have like that. And you can have it like this. Now you can have this like there, which I think looks good. So we're gonna keep that. So you have this, or you get that. I think, I think this looks good right here. So we're gonna keep that. So now you have this. That's basically the whole tutorial. You're just gonna press save as, file save as, and then you can do this. I'm gonna save that as just. You're just gonna do that, and then file save as, and then you want to do that again. But now, I don't know why that's respawn. Berza avatar. Now you did that, you can just save it to wherever. I'm gonna save it to my documents. Press OK, and what you want to do is just go to your Twitter or whatever. And the best part about this is that you get to share it. So what I'm gonna do is just go at Berza. And then you just do something like this. And then you just go ahead and find whatever it was. And then here it is. You got it. And you have this beautiful looking um beautiful looking character and with nice render, and you can probably make a lot of money off this or Robux. Anyways, that's basically it, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. If this video helped you out, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to this channel for extra support, and go ahead and comment what tutorial I should do next and what game I should play next on this channel, because I really like doing this for you guys, and I feel like this is gonna be something weekly now, or every day, or every few days actually, because last one was like Friday. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.